Chapter 1 of Darkness Before the Creation. In the beginning, there was only darkness. There was no light, no sound, and no movement. It was an empty void that stretched on endlessly, with nothing to be seen or heard. But there was a magical force that existed within the darkness. This force had been there since the beginning of time, waiting for its chance to create something out of nothing. It had watched as the darkness lingered, yearning for something to change. It knew that it had the power to bring forth something new, to create a world unlike any other. And so, the magical force began to stir within the darkness. It started to move and shift, drawing upon its vast reserves of energy to form the first sparks of creation. With each passing moment, the darkness began to shift and change. Colors started to emerge, swirling and dancing within the void. Sounds echoed through the emptiness, filling the void with a symphony of notes. It was as if the magical force had unlocked a secret door within the darkness, revealing a world of infinite possibilities. As the magical force continued to work, the darkness slowly started to dissipate. It was replaced by a vibrant landscape of light and color, filled with swirling galaxies and shimmering stars. And so, the universe was born, a testament to the power of the magical force and its desire to create something out of nothing. It was a place of wonder and beauty, filled with endless possibilities and boundless potential. The magical force reveled in its creation, watching as the stars and galaxies spun around it. It felt a sense of pride and satisfaction, knowing that it had created something so wondrous and unique. As it continued to observe the universe, the magical force felt a deep sense of longing. It realized that the universe was vast and empty, and it yearned for something more. And so, the magical force set its sights on a new goal of the creation of a world that would be filled with life and wonder. It summoned forth all of its energy and focused its magic on a single point within the universe. At first, there was nothing but a small flicker of light, but as the magical force continued to pour its energy into the spot, the light grew brighter and brighter, until it became a brilliant sphere of flame. This was the birth of the sun, the source of light and energy that would give life to the world that the magical force was about to create. The magical force then turned its attention to the empty space around the sun, using its magic to shape and mold the material that was there. It pulled and twisted, drawing upon the raw energy of the universe to create something new. Finally, after what seemed like an eternity, the magical force had created a new world, a beautiful blue and green planet that would come to be known as Earth. The magical force marveled at its creation, watching as the planet spun around the sun. It saw the oceans and the mountains, the forests and the deserts, and it knew that it had created something truly special. But the magical force knew that there was still more work to be done. It summoned forth its magic once again, using it to create the first organisms that would inhabit the earth. And so, life began on this new world, a testament to the power and magic of the force that had created it. The universe was no longer empty and dark, it was now filled with a vibrant and diverse array of life, all thanks to the magical force that had brought it into existence. As the first organisms began to evolve and thrive on Earth, the magical force watched with great interest. It marveled at the diversity of life that had emerged from its creation, from the tiniest microorganisms to the largest mammals. But the magical force knew that it had more to do. It wanted to create something even more special, something that would set the Earth apart from all other worlds in the universe. And so, the magical force focused its energy once again, using its magic to create something new and unique. It drew upon the raw materials of the universe, shaping and molding them into something that had never been seen before. Finally, after many long years, the magical force had created its masterpiece of humans. The magical force watched with great fascination as humans began to explore their new world. It saw them build civilizations, create art and music, and develop technologies that would change the course of history. The magical force felt a sense of pride and joy as it watched humanity flourish and grow, knowing that it had played a part in their creation. But as the years passed, the magical force also saw the darker side of humanity. It saw wars and conflicts, greed and destruction, and it wondered if it had made a mistake in creating humans. Despite this, the magical force knew that it could never regret its creation. Humans were flawed, yes, but they were also capable of great love, compassion, and creativity. They were a reflection of the universe itself, with all its beauty and complexity. And so, the magical force continued to watch over the earth and its inhabitants, always ready to lend its power and magic whenever it was needed. For even in the darkness before the creation of the world, there was a spark of magic that had the power to change everything.